What's up, Nightlights? I just wanted to say that I love Pokemon, and more specifically, Pokemon Challenge videos on YouTube. Even more specifically, lately I have been binging on videos by Mawile, who I don't know why people always call him My Dry Bread, he's Mawile, who started this whole obsession, Chill and Play, R9 Beats, and Tion. And I'm going to be sending this video to all of them, although it's unlikely they're going to watch. But thank you Mawile, Chill and Play, R9 Beats, and Tion, and all the others. There's many more Pokemon challenges, but those are the few that come to mind when thinking about the topic. Anyway, I have never done a challenge of this caliber on or off screen, so I am a bit worried. I haven't completed a Pokemon game in like a year because I haven't really been playing much, and I don't know this game inside and out. But I do know it well enough to where I should make it, even though I'm definitely going to struggle. Although I should probably mention the rules. Only Mawile in battle, although I will use HM slaves. And in double battles, I'll still do them to get experience points, I just won't use the other one. Like, if I have a Zigzagoon, he can't attack. He'll just use like Growl or something. And I can use HM slaves, obviously, I'll need them to complete the game. No items in battle. That one scares the piss out of me because I always use items in battle. Although I can use held items. And lastly, once I enter a gym, I must battle every trainer and I can't leave until I win or lose. Also, if you're wondering why Mawile, I just love Mawile. Her and Sableye are my two favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Just look at her, she's beautiful. Anyway, it's juice and jam time. So I use the universal randomizer to get Mawile. Mawile is glorious and I shall name her Yami when I am able. Plus it'll give me a better challenge, I guess. So we get out of the truck and it's time to set the time, and it's like, who the hell cares a clock? Yeah, that's about right. I had to get a female Mawile for this as they have higher defense, and also Mawile just looks like a girl, so hashtag logic. Therefore I had to reset a bunch. If I reset until I got the Intimidate ability, it might have made the fight with Brawly easier, but my ability Hypercutter is great because I can't lose attack power, so I will remain an unstoppable warrior, like Xena the Warrior Princess. Mawile only has Astonish, as you can see here, which makes a few fights extremely painful. Birch wants me to find his daughter, so I do so, and I destroy her little birdie with my beautiful beast. And also I learned Fake Tears, which will make Bite a lot stronger since in this game it's a special attack. After talking to May and Birchbeard, my mom decides that she loves me and gives me shoes. Nice. Now to battle the first trainer, and I already ran into a slight issue. My Astonish can't hit this little bastard Zigzagoon, so I had to run out of PP against wild Pokemon, and you struggle to defeat this mighty adversary. Oh yeah, I gotta help this wimp who screams like, "Aye!" Then I get a TM that I can sell later, and I figure out my strategy for the first gym pretty quick while battling a Geodude. I'm just going to use Fake Tears and Bite, nothing fancy. They can't cause much damage to me anyway, and since I'm holding a Quick Claw and I'm a pretty good level, I'll probably hit first. Needless to say, the gym was a total sweep, and I got a TM I wanted to save for the flying gym, but I'm a big dumb dummy, and I used it now. So yeah, I'm doing great at 1 in the morning. Super functional. I got the Pokénav and head to Slateport. So I head to Slateport, and I don't know what happens here, but my recording is constantly glitching out at this point, and I don't know what it recorded and what it didn't. The trainer battles definitely didn't record, and the battle with Brawly ended really abruptly, but I assure you, I definitely lost my first try. I reset to avoid losing too much money, and I had to fight all the trainers again and grind up some levels, but it wasn't recorded. So yeah, I'm doing great, and you might see some weird level changes at this point. The game actually froze completely and I had to reset, but I learned a new move, leveled up, and defeated Brawly. I learned later why the recording kept glitching. I guess you just have to keep watching. So, I learned a new move, leveled up and defeated Brawly, got the Knuckle Badge, and head to Slateport.
I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat!
I will never not think this is funny as long as I live. This kid's gotta be like 7, and here's what she has to say. Yo trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat or not, chill at my papa's spot. You sad, sad little doofus. Then I proceed to make this kid cry, although he swears he isn't. I beat this girl and turn her on, and the sailor dude comes to terms with the fact that he's a loser who loses at Pokemon battles. He was in denial, but I set him straight. Ooh, soda pop. So much sugar. And now, in our main event, it's the legendary Yoshi versus May Birch. Anyway, she got lucky in the first battle, but I came back and immediately won. Sucker! And here's where my run took a turn for the absolute worst. I finally realized why my recording was glitching and freezing, and why not everything recorded. I never got the updates that my computer was telling me to get, and I guess my computer was really cross with me about it because it deleted all of my data. Normally I would just give up and be done with the dream and move on to the next, but screw that. Mawile, Tion, Chill and Play, R9 Beats, all those people play these games for dozens of hours and still keep going and kicking ass. So I took a few days away, relaxed, and then redid everything. I had to reset over 30 times at the start to get a neutral nature female Mawile with Hypercutter, but I did it. And eventually, I got right back to where I left off. Also, would you believe it? I lost to May again when I returned due to a critical ember, but then I won again right after. Oh, before I forget, since I restarted, I made the Pokemon names lowercase. Doesn't affect the gameplay, it's just aesthetic. Anyway, May gives us the item finder, and maybe I can use this to find the self-confidence I lost many years ago. Now I'm in Mawile, and I find out they have great TMs Yami can learn. So I start to gamble. I heard the odds are predetermined, so I didn't really try most of the time. I just quickly pressed and got nowhere. So I resorted to doing something I try my hardest to avoid. Basic math! TLDR, I need 80,000 Pokeyen to get each TM. I'll have to come back later. Now for the dramatic fight with the ecstatic, asthmatic Pokemon fanatic, Wally. He begs his uncle for an ass whooping that his uncle is unable to provide, but thankfully I am here to layeth the smackdown on that ass. He sends out his Ralts and I send out Yami. And now... Whoa, I think I just blinked really hard. I think I missed Yami's big win. Oh well, I'm sure I'll be able to see her do it again soon enough. I then proceed to annihilate the Winstraight family's hopes and dreams in a few short bursts of awesome. Next I spend, no joke, well over an hour trying to beat Watson because I realized I could get lucky with the way that my moves were set up, but I just kept getting unlucky, so I kept resetting and going for it. I never thought to give my darling Yami Rock Smash. Yeah, after over an hour, I teach it to her, and the very first fight after learning it, she wins. It's a shite move, but I have a heart scale or two, so I can relearn another move later. Just watch this battle after learning Rock Smash. I won, and the feeling is electrifying. Yeah. Then I made it up to the next town, and I was trying to find the plot, and it turns out it was in this cave. Just some bad guy stuff, you all know the drill by now. So I was told to go kick some magma ass up on Mount Chimney, and would you believe it? They are not a threat for Yami in the slightest. Yay, cookies! Now it's time for the fire gym with Flannery. I thought it would be a bit tough, but I knew I could easily destroy her first two Pokemon, and the only threat would be Torkoal. So I grinded like 2-ish levels, and figured I'd be able to survive one overheat, and then totally destroy her and become one step closer to glory. Also, Yami has a Quick Claw, so I'll be extra safe. I take out her Slugma no problem, with a crunch. Then I take out her other Slugma, with a crunch. Now the part I was scared of. Torkoal. I wasn't sure whether to start with Fake Tears or Crunch, but I went with Crunch, and wow, that overheat she retaliated with would have taken me out if I didn't grind those extra levels. One more Crunch and she is finally defeated. First try, hell yeah, Yami. Flannery gave me Overheat, which unfortunately Yami can't learn, but she can learn Flamethrower, and that's way better in my opinion. I got the Go Goggles and all the items in the desert, and then I went straight to kick my dad's ass in the 5th gym. The first choice is either the Accuracy Room or the Speed Room, and I went with Accuracy. None of the choices matter too much because you basically get 2 hits on each person since they pump up their mons with steroids during the first turn. And now for my dad, Norman. Prepare for an ass whooping, you pathetic mortal. Yami's going Super Saiyan. Slacking sucks! Norman took out about half my health in this battle, but he didn't stand a chance. He gave me Facade, which Yami can learn, but I think for now she's good. Wally's dad gave me Surf as a thanks for beating his son like he's always wanted to do. I made my way to the Weather Institute. This was so easy. Yami demolished every Pokemon in the blink of an eye, dude. Time to fight May. I am not even scared of Combuskin at this level. First up is Whelmer. Ha. Second is Combuskin, and I stupidly went for Crunch, which isn't super effective, but one Vice Grip later, and she's gone. Then she sends out Shroomish, and ha. Then she gives us Fly, and that's nice. Now I'm looking for the plot again, and oh, there it is. I got the Devon Scope, kill Kecleon, file my taxes, and go to the gym. I didn't teach Mawile Rock Tomb for the fight. I figured I'd be okay without it. And if you think I broke continuity, just remember I had to redo the first part of the run. Also, all the trainers in this gym were easily defeated, but I recorded this extremely late and it shows. I kept running into walls and having issues with simple puzzles. Ugh. But alright, time to battle Winona. First up is Swellow, and a few Vice Grips takes him out. Next up is Altaria, and a few Vice Grips takes him out. Although, he did hit an Earthquake on me. Next up is Skarmory, who hits a bunch of sand attacks, and annoys me heavily, but I take him out no problem. And lastly is Repelipper, and a few Vice Grips takes him out. On my way to Lily Cove, this rich old dude shows off his will to be a magician by walking through a fence. Hashtag mindfreak. I made it to Lily Cove, and time to fight May again, although I feel like I just did this a few minutes ago. Maybe this time she'll actually be challenging. So far, so easy. Still easy. Still easy. Alright, screw this. This is a cakewalk, which while scripting I found out is one word, not two. At this point, I replaced my amulet coin with the black glasses because I'm getting too much money. I don't want this to be too easy. Although money in this game is kind of pointless, I usually don't buy too much, and I stopped putting Zigzagoon items in my bags at this point too. Let's blaze through Mount Pyre real quick. Now I'm at the hideout and got the Master Ball. Although it doesn't really matter. Got to Mossdeep and now I'm getting ready for the gym. I did do some interesting stuff in a cave that wasn't recorded, although ultimately it was pretty boring. Although I did get a focus band. It just wasn't recorded. Okay, so time for the gym, and I'll be honest, I up, and I know some people are going to discredit me right here, and I completely get it. So it's a double battle, and what I should have done is use Yami and Zigzagoon so Zigzagoon could die and just use Yami. But I had a full team with me. They didn't do any attacking moves, but honestly, if I redid the gym, I would have just used Crunched and would win. At first I didn't use Crunch, which you'll see, but once I remembered that Dark Beat Psychic, I used it. My point is, nothing would have changed if I redid the gym, but I should have redone it anyway, and I apologize for that. But I was just so happy to win, and I was just on a roll, so I just kept playing. I dived my way to the seafloor cavern, and eventually destroyed the Magma Grunts and the admins. I thought the admins would at least be a little challenge, but nah, we're good Nightlights. I fight Maxie again, and up first is Mightyana. Brick Break, boom. Camera up, Brick Break, almost boom. Amnesia, whatever. Another Brick Break, and boom. Crobat, Crunch, confused, damn it. But Yami still pulls through because she is a demigod amongst the Pokemon universe. Not quite god status, but close enough for me. Oh, way to go, Maxie. You upset Groudon, and now he's off brightening the universe like a monster. Thanks. See, Blue Pirate agrees. You suck. Back above sea level, and Steven shows up to say, yup, Maxipad is a tool. Go fix it in Satopolis. So I go there, and I go to the cave and get Waterfall and fight Groudon. I don't remember his moveset, but I stand a decent chance, I think. Oh, shit! A Fire Blast! Sorry, Yami. So I ran, and that settles Groudon for some reason. That was very anticlimactic. But let's go to the gym. The video is getting long, so I'll just skip right to the fight with Wallace. Love Disc, easy as always. Whiscash, I was scared of, but a critical Brick Break takes him out. Celio, easy. Seaking takes it a little bit, but is also very easy. And here it is, the behemoth beauty on duty, Milotic. Melodic, Milotic, I don't know. I'm gonna say Milotic, because that's what I've been saying since I was young. But yeah, I was scared. Yami was fearless though, and I won. Almost done. As I said, the video is getting really long, but I got to Victory Road. Let's fight Wally. I fought a few wild Pokemon in between repels, but I didn't sit down and grind because I really don't like grinding, so I did it as little as possible for this run. Mawile just grows pretty fast. Wally at this point might actually pose a little bit of a threat. Let's hope so, because this run has actually been kind of easy, which was really surprising for me. Altaria surprisingly wasn't a threat. Magneton and Delcatty unsurprisingly weren't a threat. Gardevoir was swayed by my fake tears, so I hit a Crunch and took her out. And Roselia released its seeds inside Yami, but ultimately, it was defeated. Here I'm just selling what I can and getting items out of the PC that I thought I needed, and I just need to talk for a minute. I had lots of rare candies, which I did not use at all, and I had some PP ups, which I only used one later on. A lot of what I thought I needed, I didn't even need. I wanted to beat this game with Yami being as low as the level as possible, so I didn't grind up before this, I just went as is. I had a basic idea of what to do, but I'm not really much of a planner, especially in video games, so I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. I bought all these full restores to use in between fights, and how many do you think I actually needed? Well, since there's no items in battle, the answer is not very many. So, talking over. It's Juice and Jam time once again, and I'm about to be a freaking champion. Also, again, I forgot to deposit my Pokemon. I didn't use them, but like, damn it. First up is Sydney, the Dark-type trainer. So Brick Break is my best friend.
Mightyana, easily defeated. Not even an issue. Same with Sharpedo, obviously. Cacturn, again, Brick Break, easily defeated. Absolutely no chance here. Brick Break, defeated. And Shiftry, maybe he'll actually pose a bit of a threat. Are you kidding me? Easily defeated.
Next is Phoebe, the Ghost Trainer, and after moving my moves around a little bit, Crunch is my best friend. Although Dusclops is one beefy Scooby-Doo villain.
Okay, so the reason that there's an inconsistent audio quality is because whenever I did this run and was editing, I was using my microphone in a different location than I am now. But what I was doing for the rest of the run wasn't working for the Elite Four, and I can't really explain why or how, but essentially if I wanted to make what I was saying match up with what was happening in the Elite Four, there would just have to be a bunch of periods of empty space, and I think it would be very, very boring. So anyway, I got my ass kicked here, and I had to restart. Phoebe actually did pose a bit of a threat because of her beefy Dusclopses. Yeah, I'm done doing takes for this. I've already tried a bunch of times, so you're just gonna hear me mess up my words. Fake Tears and Crunch. Fake Tears and Crunch. The first time I lost because I kept hitting myself in confusion. I don't know why she kept doing that, but oh well. This time it's going to be a little bit different. See, she snaps out of it easily, and then she just continues to destroy the rest of her team. Sableye is my second favorite Gen 3 Pokemon next to Mawile, so that was cool to see them both in the battlefield, but Sableye was easily defeated. Then Banette, Fake Tears, and Crunch, and again, easily defeated. So that was pretty easy. It just took me an extra try.
Next is Glacia, the Ice Trainer. I wanted to teach Mawile Flamethrower here, but oh well, I forgot. But I used my pure Brick Break Shake and Bake power, and here it goes. Glalie, Celio, Walrein, and Glalie all go down like a building in a Godzilla movie. Next is the Dragon Trainer, Elite Four Drake, so I taught Yami Ice Beam. First is Shelgon, Ice Beam, Flygon, Ice Beam, Flygon 2, Dragonic Boogaloo, Ice Beam. Salamence is a bit scary though, so I use Fake Tears first and get hit with a scary Flamethrower and get burned. But one Ice Beam takes him out. And Altaria is gone. One last fight. Champion Steven Seagal.
First up is Skarmory, and I forgot to use Lepa Berries here, and I realized that. That's why I kind of paused for a second. I wasn't quite sure what to do, but I used an Ice Beam, and it did a decent amount of damage. He used Spikes, which is kind of laughable, but I used another Fake Tears to make sure that an Ice Beam would take him out, and it most certainly does, so that was pretty good. Then he sends out Claydol, and I used Crunch because I figured it would take him out in one hit, and it did, thank goodness. Aggron comes out next, and Aggron really pissed me off in this run. Brick Break I thought would take him out in one hit, but he held on with 1 HP, and then he hit an Earthquake, taking me down to below half health. Then he used a full restore, and I already knew what was coming. I was not going to be able to survive Metagross. I used Fake Tears because I did not remember he had Clear Body, and he used an Earthquake also, took me down to 2 HP, and that just sucked. Then I died. I did not expect anything different. So I decided to start over with Double Team this time, and whenever I fought him again, I started using Double Team on his Skarmory, which made it very hard for anything else to hit me. I also taught him Flamethrower, so that way I could defeat his Metagross. That's what I should have done in the first place. Now he uses Armaldo, and I figured, again, I would be okay as long as I have the right moves, which it looks like I do because I use Brick Break. I keep feeling like I sounded like a chicken whenever I'm saying that. I said that a lot while I was doing the regular recording, like the first time. I just kept going Brick, and then I was like, I sound like a chicken. But anyway, Brick Break takes him out. Credilli, the last Pokemon. I'm down to 36 HP. I'm hoping that all of my double teams paid off. I used a Brick Break and he tried to use a Giga Drain and he missed. If he would have gotten it, I would have lost, but I just won. I beat the champion. I beat Pokemon Ruby with just Mawile. Hell yes.
I won. I am speechless. I can't believe I followed through on something of this level. I am honestly super proud of myself. At first I felt dumb for not putting all my HM slates in the PC, but they're kind of like my wingmen. They belong with Yami in my opinion. This was so much fun, you guys, and I appreciate you all watching. I'm going to continue going off script for a minute, so bear with me. So, there was a lot in this game that I skipped, like the little island with Jigglypuffs, I don't remember what it's called, and Pacifitalog Town, I skipped completely. And there were a lot of other items I could have went and picked up, but I wanted to just beat it, honestly. I was so focused on winning. I didn't really grind too much, because I hate to grind. But this whole challenge felt very rewarding, and I really want to do a few more challenges with other Pokemon. I've already got a few in mind. I'm trying to use ones that haven't been done already. So, yeah. Also, on my channel, I started a Poison Monotype run with Ruby, although the sound quality is not nearly as good because this video, I'm able to record somewhere different where the sound is going to be a little bit better, although the background noise might be a little bit iffy. But my other videos, I have to basically record in a shed. So, if you want to watch it, please do. I kind of stopped at episode 3. If you guys go and watch it and show your support, I'll probably record the rest. I actually have up to about 20 episodes recorded. But I'm going to link to all the people that I've mentioned in this video down below. Madrybread, Tion, Chill and Play, R9 Beats, because they are huge inspirations. R9 Beats is a dork, and I love him for it. The way that he performs comedy is amazing. And Madrybread looks kind of like a Viking mixed with Kadikarus, and he's probably the most well-known out of all of these people. Tion and Chill and Play are absolutely great as well. But I really enjoyed doing this video. And I do apologize for that gym with the psychics. I really hope you guys continued watching through to the end because I would have won the gym anyway. I just should have done it properly, and I do apologize for that. But, that being said, this was an amazing thing to do, and I thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because I don't really make content too often, because, I mean, nobody really watches, and I also just get really depressed, and also, I mean, I don't have good internet. My internet is so bad, and I can't go to the library all the time because my work schedule keeps changing. But try to bear with me. If you want to suggest something, please do. I don't think I'm ready to do anything too crazy like baby Pokemon or first stage Pokemon that don't evolve, that only have like a 290 or 310 base stat yet. But I will get there. Rest assured. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at BrightFutureGuy. I'm a guy with a bright future, and you can be too. Oh, anyone that turns on that bell notification, extra love. Bye, guys.